Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
What a wonderful group we have here. This is great. Welcome, everyone. My name is Marta McDonald with MS Money. I'm your good friend when it's books time. I'm your best friend when it's tax time. So let's be friends the whole year. MS Money offers professional accounting and bookkeeping services as well as individual and business tax preparation. All of us wondered one time or the other, can I buy that lipstick? Or when I buy that lipstick, can I write it off as a business expense? Or when I go for business, for lunch, for networking lunch, can I deduct it as a business expense? When you're in question, I'm only one phone call away. Let me give you an example of a real life story of a cardiologist. He installed a garage opener in his garage, the automatic one, and he tried to convince his accountant that this is a business expense. When approached, well, how do you see it business related? He said, it gets me out of the house quicker so I can get to the hospital faster. Great idea, wonderful time management skills, but it is definitely not a business expense. Just by showing of your hands, how many of you get so excited thinking, I'm going to get my books done today?
Yeah, not so much.
Okay, I thought so. Well, let me show you why this is my favorite part of the business and how to make it easy and enjoyable. In each business, there is a structure, there's order. You do one thing, you do another thing, you follow procedures and things like that. So what happens when we put onion, when it's clean, a little carrot, some parsley or cilantro, some more herbs, we put some salt, then pepper, and peppercorns, if you want to spice it up or not. Then we put chicken bouillon, and we add water, and we stir it for as long as the recipe tells us. And then we're done. What do we get? Soup. Perfectly tasteful soup. So, the recipe for success is that's why we're here today. When we work together, we develop the perfect recipe for your business in your industry. This is how it works. Each business has expenses, receipts, credit card charges, different events, right? So when you decide on what system you're going to use, it can be fancy software, or it can be as simple as just handwritten on paper, on 3-column paper. Whenever you decide which way you want to go, you start entering credit card receipts, you enter your bills, then you're thinking, I think I need to go and do some networking. So you get a client, and you get to do some work for them, and you issue them an invoice, and then you get very excited when you get a check, but you get even more excited when the check clears. Because you can pay yourself, and then you can pay all the expenses and all the credit cards receipts and whatever else it is you need to pay. And then, that's my piece of paper, but that's okay. You get a bank statement, you go to reconcile accounts, you look at your information, make sure everything is in order. Then a lot of you guys are in a business where you need to file payroll tax or sales tax, quarterly, monthly basis, whichever. So after you do that, you create perfect profit and loss statement, which tells you where your money goes, and also balance sheet that tells you how much your company is worth, how much money you have left in account, and how much loans you have. Good part of information. So when we work together, we look at the profit, the financials, and we get to analyze it. You see where your options are, you see where you can expand. Maybe it's time to think about new office because the lease gets too expensive. Maybe it's time to get a new phone system or bundle up together with internet. You know what your options are in your industry. With that said, when we do the planning, you get no surprises at the end of the year or when your taxes are filed. You give them to your tax preparer, you get perfect tax return, and you're very happy because there will be no thousands and thousands of outstanding amounts to the government because we've done the planning. So you have the money to go and get your long-awaited haircut or your pedicure or whatever it is that you want to pamper yourself because you deserved it. By doing accounting on a regular basis, by creating the perfect recipe for your business, this is where your success comes. I also have, just as an example, just few examples really of 2011 tax rules and regulations for individuals as well as businesses. Information like the maximum contributions to house saving accounts or to IRA accounts. There's also tax brackets on the back. Good information, so feel free to grab one if you would like. Again, my name is Marta McDonald with MS Money. I'm your good friend when it's books time, and your best friend when it's tax time. So let's be friends the whole year. Any questions?
Do you have enough of those forms to pass around?
I do. Cool.